There's no better way to bring in the new year than with a new Deere. And Grossenberg Implement has a huge selection of new John Deere equipment as well as specials on used equipment from John Deere and other brands. Get dependable agricultural, residential, and commercial equipment at Grossenberg Implement with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Stop by to visit with a sales professional today or go to grossenberg.com to browse the new and used inventory. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Being a part of a community means history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Mr. Gregory is your locally owned, operated gas and convenience store. Open 7 days a week from 5 to 11:30, Sunday through Thursday, until midnight on Friday and Saturday for all your pregame and postgame conveniences. Mr. G's also has noon specials Monday through Friday. They also have a large assortment of pizza and fried food available all day. If you haven't had a chance to check out the newly remodeled Mr. G's, then stop in today.
Lucky for us, life. Full of choices. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
In these times, we're dollar counts. Let Southern Dakota Insurance do the work for you when it comes to your insurance needs. As your trusted choice independent agents, they have a number of companies to provide multiple quotes. Let their agents, Brady and Jody, make you their priority. They will work hard to find you the most affordable insurance to custom fit your needs. Stop in at 933 Main Street in Burke or call 605-775-2097 for a hassle-free quote. Southern Dakota Insurance would like to wish all area schools good luck in their season.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it. He had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Rocky Newenhouse in Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, and Huron at 605-946-5606.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Looking to elevate your team spirit or promote your business? Welcome to Apparel Works in Wagner. We specialize in high-quality screen printing, embroidery, banners, and promotional items tailored just for you. Whether you're a booster club, sports team, business, or organization, our custom apparel is perfect for those looking to make an impact. Experience our commitment to great customer service and high-quality products that leave a lasting impression. Apparel Works, bringing your ideas to life.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
There's no better way to bring in the new year than with a new Deere. And Grossenberg Implement has a huge selection of new John Deere equipment as well as specials on used equipment from John Deere and other brands. Get dependable agricultural, residential, and commercial equipment at Grossenberg Implement with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Stop by to visit with a sales professional today or go to grossenberg.com to browse the new and used inventory. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Mr. G's in Gregory is your locally owned and operated gas and convenience store. Open 7 days a week from 5 to 11:30, Sunday through Thursday, and till midnight on Friday and Saturday for all your pregame and postgame conveniences. Mr. G's also has noon specials Monday through Friday. They also have a large assortment of pizza and fried food available all day. If you haven't had a chance to check out the newly remodeled Mr. G's, then stop in today.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
In these times where every dollar counts, let Southern Dakota Insurance do the work for you when it comes to your insurance needs. As your trusted choice independent agents, they have a number of companies to provide multiple quotes. Let their agents, Brady and Jody, make you their priority. They will work hard to find you the most affordable insurance to custom fit your needs. Stop in at 933 Main Street in Burke or call 605-775-2097 for a hassle-free quote. Southern Dakota Insurance would like to wish all area schools good luck in their season.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
The Insurance Center in Winter. Independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Okay, volleyball fans, got a little junior varsity action going on here between Burke and Wagner. As usual, I'm out making sure we don't run out of delicious food in our concession stand. So plenty of fresh hot pretzel bites, pizza, nachos, hot dogs. Good night at the concession stand. Nice swing there from Emily Diekman. Back row got a touch on it there. Couldn't get it going forward. I think that was Emma McNeach on that dig attempt back there. That sides it out here for the Cougars. Brecken Pistolka back to serve for Burke. Nice pass. Up a little off the ceiling there. And that's going to go around the antenna. Another point there for the Cougars. Listening to Coach Frank give some instruction to Elaine Arthur down there. Love it. Even on a made point, she's given instruction on how to improve out there. Nice off the hands attack there from Izzy Koenig. Gets down for the kill for the Cougars. Looks like we have an Ashton Bergier out there on the front row here for Wagner, as well as maybe a Kylan Insko. That one's down again. Another point for the Cougars. And Adara Hopkins. So I can line up the back row for you here. Kept in play, free balled over. Here comes Burke. Pistolka on the set to Diekman in the middle. And she slides it over to the left. Off of a nice attempt by Insko, but that's down for the kill. So McNinch back there. Checks out now. And that, I believe, is going to bring Katrina Brown-Bear in to play the back row, along with, appears to be Ava Orozco. And our libero is shown to be Trinity Fisher. So that's down again. So apologize for no play-by-play, but wanted to let the Wagner folks know who was on the court here as best I can. For Burke, we have Arnold, Diekman, and Koenig in the front row. Back there serving is Pistolka as well as Annie Connett. And then the libero is Kirsten Johnson with a little bump set there. Nice swing from Koenig. Here comes an attack, and a nice double block there between Koenig and Diekman. I think that was Koenig and Diekman. It might have been Elena. Man, those two just look so much alike with their hair back. Pretty sure it was the ponytail, not the bun. Nice serve there from Brecken. She's getting on a little roll there. That's always dangerous when she does, and that goes out of bounds and give her another one. And a timeout's going to come from Coach Baumgart, and we'll go ahead and take that coach with her.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
All right, thanks to our sponsors and Live Ticket TV for allowing us to bring you this wonderful platform. My wife Tamara on the smart side of things. This is Carter Bull doing the announcing. And again, hope to be out here for all the varsity game. I'm probably going to have to leave a little bit early in the end of the JV to make sure things are okay and going well in the concession stand. But we got a free ball bump over from Wagner off of another tough serve from Pistolka. Nice, tight to the net there. And nice job by Arnold to get the attack on that, but a great block on the other side there. I know number 13, Bruguier, was there. So Ashton, and I believe it was the gal serving now, who's Insko, who was right there on that block. There's an attack that goes outside, trying to get around the block that time. So definite result from that good block that Wagner had the time before. We got 18-10 here. So Wagner cutting into what was a double-digit lead at 18-8. Hinsko serves again. She serves from her back left side. Free balled over from Johnson. Nice attack coming. Good block there from Diekman. Dug up on the overpass. And found a corner shot there on the Cougars. So Johnson not able to get to that one in the corner. Insko serving again. That one looks really long, and it is. They let that one go, and that'll side back out to the Cougars. Leading 8 is Elena Arthur back to serve. As she goes back to serve, Annie Connick comes to the front row. Other than that, nobody changes, just those two moving from front row to back row for each other. And that's a deep serve there from Arthur. Our little battery pack shot had too much power on that one. And that's now going to bring Haley Boss in after the serve there from Elena. And Haley Boss will take over on the back row along with Johnson. I believe it is Brecken Pistolka who's back there with her. And that is a serve out of bounds. So 3 service errors in a row. And we side back out to the Lady Cougars here. And Johnson now moves out. That brings Emerson Swan in. And there's the 4th service error in a row. And just like that, a middle school volleyball game broke out. We don't expect that from these two squads. They are well coached, and there's number 5. They are well coached fundamentally. They get better as they get older. Most of Burke's junior varsity last year is starting on varsity this year, and it'll probably be the same thing again next year. And that's 6 in a row. they're starting to test Coach Frank's patient. I'm not sure about Coach Baumgart over there, but Coach Frank's about ready to put all new servers in. There's a good pass from Pistolka, and we have a serve in. So Swan gets the kill from the middle there, kind of a directional kill there, not overpowering, but definitely guided it the right to where nobody was for the defense. Elena Arthur comes back in, Conant back to serve. Hey, back-to-back in play. Oh, off the double block touch. And a good effort there by Koenig, but that nobody else could get a second touch on it. Point for the Raiders. 22-15, Burke trying to run this one out. Raiders saying not so fast. That overpass. Here comes Wagner in rhythm. Nice dig up there by Pistolka. Bump set, and Swan with a rolling attack. Another attack coming. Good directional attack there from their middle. Koenig just rolls that one from the back row. And there's an attack going long, and they're asking for a touch, but I don't think any of the officials saw one. So that will be a side out and point for the Lady Cougars. Swan checks out, and here comes Diekman. So, yeah, you get all those service errors in a row, and you don't get very much time out there to play your position. So, it seems like the people that were just on the court are back on. Around, pushed over there by Pistolka, and that lands on the line over there. So, decide to let that one fall rather than play it. It's always tricky when it's around those lines, whether you play it or let it go, and that time it came in the benefit of the Cougars. First set point here from Johnson serving. That's an overpass to Diekman. She's able to put that away. And that'll do it for the first set here, 25-15. So we're going to break away for a couple minutes. You enjoy these messages from one of our many wonderful sponsors, and I'll be back to bring you set number 2, or at least the beginning of it.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Unbelievable amount of devastation.
All right, back here in the gymnasium. Wagner off to a 2-0 lead here in the second set. Burke took the first set, and there's Emily Diekman in the middle getting the kill over top of the block. That block was presented there by Ashton Briere. That puts Pastolka serving. Had a really nice run in the middle of that first set. And gets an ace serve there. Stolka serving again, tied up at 2. Passed up better this time. Here comes Wagner, taps it over. Nice block back there by Diekman. And unfortunately, couldn't get anybody underneath that one after the nice block back. That point goes back to the side out Wagner. Adara Hopkins serving here for the Red Raiders. That goes off Koenig right up to the ceiling, and nobody can get under that for a second hit. Coach just let her know. She kind of stood up on that one. She has to be going down and absorb it a little bit better. Nice bump set there, but they're going to free ball over. Here comes Wagner off of a good serve. Getting the advantage they want. Nice swing. Passed up nicely there by Johnson. Back set. Koenig able to go over the top. And we got a couple touches on it. Nice free ball over. Nice scramble there by the Red Raiders. Over by on 2 from Pastolka. Another scramble free ball over. See what Burke can do with it here. Coach Frank really imploring him to put this away and finish. And that's going to be a net violation on the attack from Elena. So Arthur gets the kill on that net violation from Wagner. And that's what Frank wanted. She's seen too many of those long rallies that Burke ends up not finishing. And she was really imploring him to do so there. Arthur with the serve in. Nice set there, but free balled over. A little bit of contact as she was setting that. Here comes a nice swing from Diekman. She's able to high point that one and get that one down. Ties us up at 4. Arthur again. Puts it in play. Passed up there from Johnson. Now free ball over. Here comes Wagner, going to back set. Nice swing from the right side and the touch from the libero. That one sides back out to the Red Raiders. So Lady Raiders really getting a little rhythm here. Now the libero is going to go back there. That's Knutson. Excuse me, I think it's Fisher. I don't know which one it is. It's one of the two. I don't know if it's I'm guessing she probably suits up varsity, so I'm guessing it's Knutson. And there's a service error to give us our third tie of the set at 5. Good swing there by Conant. Nice scramble. Unfortunately, had both players on that left side were back, anticipating it was going to need a little bit extra help, and it got over their head and down. So good hustle by both of them. Just try to have one of them go back and one stay on the net next time. They'll get better. Diekman on the serve. Down on the Wagner side. So Diekman with a 2-point advantage, going to serve again. Goes deep left side for Wagner. Nice 10-foot attack there. Passed up nicely. Here comes Conant on the attack. Rolls that one. Middle plays it up nice. Tight to the net, but handled nicely by the setter. And that's going to find its way to the stands there and be a point for the Lady Raiders. Mila Hopkins back, serving. Passed up tight to the net. Tried to go over, did Koenig, and that's going to be 4 contacts win. Swan hits it, and she did, and that was. right instinct there from Koenig. Just needs to make sure that she gets that up and over the net when she tries to help it there. Kind of helped it right into the cord there. Pass up. Again, tight to the net, handled nicely by Koenig. Good attack there from Swan. Now here comes Brecken, got her choice, goes back to Swan in the middle. Good swing, nice cover by Pistolka. And that was the third contact there, got over just fine. So I don't think there was a touch on that block, and I'm glad she went over with it. And that's down for the point for the Lady Raiders. They take the advantage 8-7 after the fourth tie of the match, of the set at 7-all. So 1 point advantage here for the Raiders. And Hopkins serves again. Nice pass up by Haley Boss. There's an attack off hands. Dug up nicely there by Wagner. Good defensive play. Free ball over. Good pass up. Should be a quick. Oh, got set just behind our attacker there. And that's going to be an attack error for Burke. And point again for Wagner. Pistolka with the pass up. Koenig with the set tight to the net, and that's going to be pushed over by Matea Briere. Nice job on the overset there by Matea. Waited till it got to her side. Doesn't get a cover call there. Really good patience there on her part. And there we get a ace serve, and that's going to get Coach Frank to give us a timeout. So we'll take the timeout along with Coach Frank.
I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Rocky Newenhouse in Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, and Huron at 605-946-5606.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Looking to elevate your
All right, back here at the Burke High Gymnasium. Nice little run here from Wagner. I believe a 6-0 run. Good swing from Swan. Played up and back to Swan. Tapped over. Good job by Wagner keeping that in play. Here's Conant off the block and out. So good hard attack into that double block. Finds out on the Burke side, and that slides it out. Azeri Koenig will go back serving. That'll be an ace serve for Izzy. Back within a couple here are the Lady Cougars. And again, Burke leads 1-0 after taking the first set 25-15. Overpass and pulled down on the Burke side of the net there by our middle. Camry Link back serving for the Red Lady Raiders. Nice 8th grader serving back there. Set up. Conant free balls over. Really impressed with number 8 for Wagner here. She is playing that net really well for a young lady. And I guess she is a junior, but she is showing a nice presence up there at the net. After the side out, here's Andy Conant serving. Passed up, going to go over past the middle. Nice diving save there in the back row. There's a deep corner shot, just gets out there from Swan. But I'm pretty sure that was Katrina Brown Bear on that diving save in the back row there. That was impressive. played in by Johnson. Arthur goes cross court. Handled nicely here. Big swing from Swan. No touch, and that goes out. Back to a 4-point advantage here for the Raiders. Nice hard serve there. Ace coming for the Raiders. So Matea doing a nice job back there. Or it could be. And there she got a little over exuberant and put that one out the back line. Trinity Fisher will come back in. Free ball pushed over, handled by Diekman. Going to come back to Diekman off the Koenig set. Into the net, and Wagner can't get that one out of the net. And a little free ball. Oh, a nice tap over. That actually got aggressive with that. So nice job being aggressive on that set that came from way back off the court. And gets the kill. Doesn't make Coach Frank very happy, but that was an impressive play. You've heard me talk about how tough I think it is when the set's coming from behind you. There's Diekman, pushes, and that goes out of bounds. So 5-point advantage here after the hitting errors. And Kaylin Insko serving. Johnson sends it over. Dug up nicely there. Good dig there by Connett. Here comes Arthur. Nice swing. Another good dig back there by Brown Bear. And then finds the corner and down. Unfortunately, we have a Wagner player down on that too. Looks like a rolled ankle. Hopefully it's not anything too major. Looks like this is going to take a little bit, folks. I'm going to go away, and we can listen to a message from our sponsor. Okay, we're back here after that Wagner player had looks like a rolled ankle, which happens a lot when you're playing that front row in volleyball. We've seen our girls go down with it through the years, and didn't see our girls take the court very often in the last since Tressa had her moment at the Gregory tournament without ankle braces on, whether it was basketball, whether it was even throwing sometimes, or volleyball. I don't think Livy ever wore them on the golf course. But, yeah, I always hate to see that happen, and she looked like it definitely startled her a little bit, but our trainer's helping her out over there, and her dad carried her off the court. So we'll get back underway here with a 6-point advantage for the Lady Raiders. And I believe Adara Hopkins is back there serving. And an ace serve. And they didn't reward the ace. It got up into the ventilation tube and came back. And there's a service error. So a little side out here for Lady Cougars. See if they can get mentally checked back into this set. Got a little pause in the action. I think they're double checking something over at the scorer's table. When that injury occurred, may not have got that. I don't know whether the substitution or what, but anyway, something may have gotten messed up over there, so they're just trying to clarify things over there. Carrie Shanefish is our R2 on the floor for this set. And yeah, they're just getting a double check on Wagner's rotation where it is now after that injury. And the Wagner coach was kind of who they were working with there, and now the officials talking to Coach Frank about it. Sounds like we're all ready to go play. Now she's going to come over and make the R1 is on board with what's going on as well. So that's fine. Rather have them communicate here. When we do get back to action, Brecken Pistolka will be serving. And Brecken gets it in play. Nice serve. Passed up. Now set was tight to the net. And we're going to get a net violation go against Wagner on that attack there. That was Ashton. I think that just set was really tight, and she tried to attack it, and a little tight to the net there to be able to attack it rather than just tap it over. Arthur with the swing. Kind of a roll shot, dug up nicely. There's a nice attack from Ashton. Good job, Brecken Pistolka calling that second hit out. Here comes Wagner the other way. Kind of a set to nobody. Free ball over, tight to the net. And I think Brecken stepped completely over the line there. So, yeah, on a free ball, got to have your passes just a little tighter than that. And I know that's frustrating Coach Frank a little bit. Definitely don't want to put your setter in a bad spot off of a free ball pass. I think they must have been out of service rotation the last time for Wagner because Adara Hopkins went back to serve again, and I think she served the last time. So that might have been what was going on out there, and I think Coach Frank just said, hey, we got the point anyway, no worries. And we're at 15-20 with Elena Arthur serving. Annie Conant on the dig. Coming back to Annie off the set from Pistolka. Gets up into the rafters. Nice job playing it out of the rafters. Not an easy thing to do, and just a miss hit there at the net. Never gets over. Goes out of bounds. Point Cougars. But really nice second hit there by Wagner. I didn't see who that was. I think that was number 6, Kylan Insko, who got that. And off the ceiling, that's a tough play. Conant pushes it over. Now back row attack coming. Nice back row attack. Gets by the solo block. Now free balled over and out of bounds. Just barely. So that time it went the way of the Lady Raiders. And that's going to put again, number 10 back serving here for Wagner. Nice pass up there by Haley Boss. Here comes Conant on the attack. Past the double block. Dug up. Wagner's going to push it over. Here comes Burke again. Boss to Pistolka. Going to go back set to Koenig. Dug up nicely. So really got to be swinging hard to get a termination against these Lady Raiders back there. And that goes just past the out back line there. And sides it back out to Burke. Emily Diekman back serving. That brings Emerson Swan into the front row for the Lady Cougars. Nice tap over on 2. Burke ready for it. Here comes Conant. And going to get a lift call there. Little extended contact as she tried to redirect that one. Kind of got behind her. I've kind of thought we got away with a few, and so have they. That one was just a little bit more than what the officials were willing to let go in a JV match. Coach Frank's going to take a timeout. We're going to go take that timeout with her. Enjoy this message from a sponsor.
Team spirit or promote your business? Welcome to Apparel Works in Wagner. We specialize in high-quality screen printing, embroidery, banners, and promotional items tailored just for you. Whether you're a booster club, sports team, business, or organization, our custom apparel is perfect for those looking to make an impact. Experience our commitment to great customer service and high-quality products that leave a lasting impression. Apparel Works, bringing your ideas to life.
In a world that's always moving,
All right, Wagner trying to put this second set away here, this junior varsity match. Burke able to get the first one. Trying to put the finishing touches here. Swan off hands, and that's down. So don't have to worry about the touch when you get it to land inside the court. Nice swing, Emerson. Isaiah Koenig serving now. And that going to be an ace serve for Izzy. Number 3 in for Lady Raiders. And I'm thinking that's Libby Kotab, but I'm not sure. I don't know that a senior would be coming in. The other one's an 8th grader. And I'm old enough I can't tell anymore. Now we get a timeout coming from Coach Baumgart. We'll take that along with her.
your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
This is what matters.
All right, back here, Cougars get a couple points there. So from 22-17 to 22-20 here. Koenig serving again. Coming out to Conant on the left side. She's able to get that one over the block and down in front of the libero back there. So Lady Cougars within one. Coach Frank trying to cheer them on here. Koenig with another nice serve. Passed up. Here comes Wagner in their rhythm. Rolls it over. Conant, stop. Now we go outside to Pistolka. She's able to put that away. So nice back set from Koenig to Pistolka. Able to get a nice swing on that down the right side. Didn't even get a block up there, so it was definitely unexpected. And we are tied at 22 for the 5th time in the set. We'll be back after this message.
This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And Koenig's still serving, and we got a lane violation. So stepped on the line as she went to do that jump serve. And that puts it back to Wagner. Leading 23-22, tight net. Good handle there by Koenig. Here comes Wagner in their rhythm, though, after that little free ball rollover. Now we're outside to Conant. She gets a big swing, and that goes over the blocks end long. No touch on that. And first set point for Wagner. And there's a net violation on that. So Burke fights off set point once. See if they can do it again here. Conant going back to serve, and that brings Lane Arthur into the front row. Haley Boss will sit down, allowing Lane into the front row. Both coaches talking to their back rows, giving them some positioning advice. Good, tough serve there by Annie, and that's going to be a point for the Cougars to tie us up for the 6th time of this set at 24. So Cougars able to fight set point off twice. Here comes Annie with another nice serve. Goes backwards. Now we're going to bring it off the ceiling and free ball it over, see if Cougars can take advantage. Koenig's going to go right to the middle to Swan. Good adjustment by Swan. Really tight to the net. She adjusted and just tapped it over with her left hand. Caught him a little off guard there. Conant back to serve. So the Cougars' first set and match point here. After battling back from 22-17 down. Played in by Conant. Nice play in there. Here comes Arthur with a big swing. Goes cross court. Dug up by the libero. Middle attack coming. That goes deep to the Burke libero. She gets a hand on it, but it goes backwards off of her touch. And no Cougar could get under it reliably there. Nice effort by both Koenig and Conant to try to get under there. And we're tied for the 7th time at 25. And that serve, Annie lets it go. I don't know if the bench was talking to her, but it sure looked like Kirsten Johnson was. That goes out. Point for Lady Cougars. Set point, match point number 2 for Burke. With Kirsten Johnson serving. Nice short serve, comes over. Annie bumps it up. Here comes the attack. Nice attack from Pistolka off the Koenig set. Koenig going to go this time in the middle to Diekman. Played up by Wagner. Here comes Wagner on the attack. Great attack, dug by Conant. Here comes Arthur, and she gets a little piece of one. Trying to go on 2, and she's pretty distraught, but that's a heck of an effort, and I saw it too. She'd have caught Burke off guard there. Just a miss hit there from young Dara Hopkins, but what a great battle here between two programs that develop their athletes really well. looking forward to the varsity matchup coming here. The number 7 Seed Point ranked Lady Cougars in Class B against, I believe it's the number 9 or 10 Seed Point ranked Lady Raiders from Wagner for Class A. So Burke's been on a bit of a tailspin here. We'll see if Wagner can take advantage of that. Burke does have this short ceiling as a home court advantage, and we'll see if that plays a factor tonight or not. So Coach Frank really excited. I'm going to go make sure we have enough food to give everybody in the concession stand and be back here. It is senior night, so there's going to be a senior night ceremony, and I'll be back hopefully to give you some of that, if not just to bring you the action.
Role models, and friends who have poured their hearts into this program. These seniors have spent countless hours diving for balls, sprinting through drills, and perfecting their service. They've shared bus rides full of laughter, locker room pep talks, and many of you post-practice, we'll call them therapy sessions. Through it all, they've shown what it truly means to wear this jersey with pride. Each of our seniors has left a lasting mark, not only on the court, but in the memories of every teammate, coach, and fan who has watched them grow. They've set the standard for what it means to work hard, stay humble, and play the part. So tonight isn't just about saying goodbye, it's about celebrating everything they've accomplished and the legacy they leave behind for the next generation of Cougars. So let's cheer loud, smile big, and make tonight a memory they'll never forget. Let's get ready to honor our seniors, the heart and soul of Cougar volleyball. First up, let's give it up for our speedster senior, Kristen Johnson. Kristen is the daughter of Tim and Jesse and plans to attend college to study veterinary medicine. Because when she's not sprinting everywhere, she's likely saving every animal in sight. Kristen's favorite volleyball memory isn't a kill or a block. It's being the student section on the bench. If you know, you know. The energy, the chance, the chaos. Now, let's talk about her volleyball it, and it's a good one. When girls wear spandex that are way too short. You heard it here first, folks. Keep it classy out there. Her advice to younger players, simple but powerful. Be confident, be kind, and have fun. And finally, a fun fact that everyone on the team already knows, Kristen doesn't ever walk. Ever. She sprints to practice, to warm-ups, to water breaks, probably even to class. Not English class. Sprint, sprint, sprint. If Hustle had a mascot, it would be Kristen Johnson. Let's hear it for our Next up, let's make some noise for the ace queen herself, Kyrie Matuka. Kyrie is the daughter of Nikki and the late Loris Matuka. She plans to become a radiologic technologist, though she's still deciding where her future will take thing's for sure, wherever she goes, she'll bring the energy and the serves. Speaking of serves, her favorite volleyball memory is one for the highlight reel. Getting an ace serve to send them to the state tournament in 2024. Talk about clutch. Now, Carrie's volleyball leg is one that might make a few players adjust their gear. When people wear long socks but leave that awkward little space between the sock and the knee pad, yep, the dreaded knee binge. Come on, folks, cover it up. Her advice to younger players is one we will all take to heart. Remember, it's just a game at the end of the day. Play hard, have fun, and enjoy every moment. And finally, a fun fact that's pure Kyrie, she would rather take a volleyball to the head than a math test. Let's hear it for our ace machine. Let's give it up for our next senior, the stylist with some serious spice, Maddie Wendell. Maddie is the daughter of Brad and Simon Wendell, and her future plans are to attend Stewart's Cosmetology School, where she'll be making everyone look as good as her hitting form. Her favorite volleyball memory is pure gold. During hitting lines, she accidentally hit Brianna with the ball. Coach Frank, being fair as always, told Brianna she could hit her back. And let's just say Maddie spent the next few minutes sprinting for her life as Brianna chased her around the gym. Maddie's volleyball day, when you go for that all-out hustle play, slide across the floor and walk away with that painful reminder, the dreaded floor burn. Her advice to younger players is wise and from the heart. Don't take a single minute for granted. It all goes by fast. Oh, and most importantly, listen closely, teammates. Don't make Coach Frank mad. Solid advice, Maddie. And for a fun fact, when she's not diving for balls or dodging Brianna, Maddie loves to cook. So when the team's hungry, we know who to call. Let's hear it for Maddie. Up next, let's give a big Cougar cheer for that smile that could light up our court, Daytona Harris. Daytona is the daughter of Ashley and John Higgins, along with Forrest Spirit. And her future plans are to attend Lake Erie Technical College to pursue a degree in dental hygiene. Because if she's not flashing a bright smile, she'll be helping everyone else have one. Her favorite volleyball memory is a big one. State volleyball last year. The lights, the excitement, the memories, a moment she'll never forget. Now, Daytona's volleyball leg gets close to the kneecaps. Literally. She cannot stand short knee pads. Like, why even bother wearing them? Cover those knees, people. Her advice to younger players is full of heart. Never let someone's words discourage you from playing the sport you love, and don't take a single practice for granted. It goes by faster than you think. Wise words from someone who's lived it. And her fun fact, when she was in preschool, little Daytona decided to take adventure into her own hands. She snuck out of her house, giving her mom an absolute heart attack. We've been trying to keep up with her ever since. Let's hear it again for Daytona Harris. All right, let's give it up for the powerhouse of the front row, Emmy Hausman. Emmy is the daughter of Jason and Karen, and while her future plans are still undecided, one thing's for sure, wherever she ends up, she'll be killing it, literally and figuratively. Her favorite volleyball memory is one that every athlete dreams of, playing at the state volleyball tournament. The energy, the crowd, the competition. Emmy thrived under the bright lights and pressure. Now, Emmy's volleyball leg is something might ruffle a few feathers. Short or no-show socks. You can dominate the court, but please, pull those socks up. Her advice to younger teammates is as sharp as her spikes. Don't let one mistake define you, the next play does. That's a true competitor's mindset right there. And her fun fact, Emmy admits that she forgets the rotation more than she forgets her homework. And that's saying something. On top of that, Emmy has achieved major milestones in her volleyball career. She's been named to the All-Tournament team at the state tournament, earned multiple all-conference honors, and recently this season reached a huge achievement of 1,000 career kills. Let's hear it for Emmy Housen. All right, let's make some noise for our future president herself, Paige Becker. Paige is the daughter of Willie, better known as the Lease, and Tara Beckers. And with that family name, you know she brings intensity and heart to everything she does. Her future plans? Nothing too big. Just wants to end world hunger and become president of the United States. No big deal. Paige, 2045, has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Paige's favorite volleyball memory is one that will never be forgotten. Right before a game, she had nacho cheese dumped all over her and had to stand under a hand dryer just to get ready to play. Talk about her extra cheesy pregame prep. Her volleyball kick, she cannot stand when teams argue with the ref after every single point. Like seriously, play the game, not the whistle. Her advice to younger teammates is both wise and empowering. Don't let other people change the way you love the game, and always maintain the next ball mentality. And finally, her fun fact, Paige has an irrational fear of water slides. You'll find her diving for digs on the court, but not sliding down anything taller than a playground slide. Let's give it up for our nacho-loving Paige Becker. Next on our list is a back row loving, although you might not know it, color coordinated queen, Caitlin Hager. Caitlin is the daughter of Mallory and Sean, and her future plans are as stylish as her personality. She's going to become a nail technician and start her very own salon and boutique. Small business owner in making, we love to see it. Her favorite volleyball memory is one that proves this team knows how to have fun. The dance parties before games. From pre-game jams to locker room laughs, Caitlin always brought the good vibes and killer moves. Now, her volleyball kit might run with a few shoe choices. Black shoes or socks? Nope, not on Caitlin's court. Be colorful, be creative, and let your personality shine from your head to your toes. Excuse me. Her advice to her younger teammates is straight from the heart. Your high school volleyball career goes by so fast, so always do your best and remember who you play for on the court. And her fun fact, Caitlin still dreams of life in the back row. She can totally picture herself as a Libro or DS because she loves digging up those tough hits and flying across the court. Let's hear it for Caitlin. Next up, our fearless and fun-loving Brianna Davis. Brianna is the daughter of Ashley and Chris, and her future plans are to attend Southeast Technical College and become a veterinary technician. Because if she's not diving her balls, she's probably saving every furry friend she can find. Her favorite volleyball memory, state volleyball 2024, when she and the team jumped in the pool while it was closed. Was Wagner in on that, I think, at one time too, maybe? Anyway, and when security asked where they were from, they boldly said, this is a Class B1, Chester. We love getting Chester in trouble at the state tournament. Don't tell anybody. Brianna's volleyball ache is when people complain or blame teammates for mistakes. Volleyball is a team sport, and Brianna knows the best way to play is to lift each other up, not point fingers. Her fun fact, Brianna forgets school pictures every year. So, if you see her looking a little camera shy, you know why. Let's hear it for Brianna. Let's give a big Cougar cheer for the sneaky, hard-hitting, future lawyer, Bridie Koskoka. Bridie is the daughter of Seven Brad, and her future plans are ambitious. She's heading to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln for a degree in business and law, and then on to law school. Watch out, world, here comes Cougar Court. Her favorite volleyball memory, let's just say it involves sneaking into pools obstacles and running from security guards after state tournaments. If volleyball doesn't work out, Riley could have a future in some stealth operations, I believe. Now, for volleyball aid is something we've all noticed but rarely talk about. The smell of everyone's arm sleeves and knee pads in the after-practice huddle. Some things just hit differently when you get that close. Her advice to teammates is as solid as her spikes. Your attitude, effort, and hard work on and off the court will always get you farther than raw talent. True wisdom from a senior who's mastered the grind. Her fun fact, she's right-handed but supposed to be left-handed, which is why she plays basketball left-handed. Talk about flipping the script. Literally. Let's hear it for the pool diving, court crushing, law school bound superstar, Riley Pasolka. All right, let's give one more big round of applause to our 9 seniors.
Of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
There's no better way to bring in the new year than with a new Deere. And Grossenberg Implement has a huge selection of new John Deere equipment as well as specials on used equipment from John Deere and other brands. Get dependable agricultural, residential, and commercial equipment at Grossenberg Implement with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Stop by to visit with a sales professional today or go to grossenberg.com to browse the new and used inventory. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Mr. G's in Gregory is your locally owned and operated gas and convenience store. Open 7 days a week from 5 to 11:30, Sunday through Thursday, until midnight on Friday and Saturday for all your pregame and postgame conveniences. Mr. G's also has noon specials Monday through Friday. They also have a large assortment of pizza and fried food available all day. If you haven't had a chance to check out the newly remodeled Mr. G's, then stop in today.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
In these times where every dollar counts, let Southern Dakota Insurance do the work for you when it comes to your insurance needs. As your trusted choice independent agents, they have a number of companies to provide multiple quotes. Let their agents, Brady and Jody, make you their priority. They will work hard to find you the most affordable insurance to custom fit your needs. Stop in at 933 Main Street in Burke or call 605-775-2097 for a hassle-free quote. Southern Dakota Insurance would like to wish all area schools good luck in their season.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau Agent Rocky Newenhouse in Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, and Huron at 605-946-5606.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Looking to elevate your team spirit or promote your business? Welcome to Apparel Works in Wagner. We specialize in high-quality screen printing, embroidery, banners, and promotional items tailored just for you. Whether you're a booster club, sports team, business, or organization, our custom apparel is perfect for those looking to make an impact. Experience our commitment to great customer service and high-quality products that leave a lasting impression. Apparel Works, bringing your ideas to life.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
There's no better way to bring in the new year than with a new Deere. And Grossenberg Implement has a huge selection of new John Deere equipment as well as specials on used equipment from John Deere and other brands. Get dependable agricultural, residential, and commercial equipment at Grossenberg Implement with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Stop by to visit with a sales professional today or go to grossenberg.com to browse the new and used inventory. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Mr. G.
Okay, volleyball fans, we're back here, ready for this varsity match to kick off. And thank you to the Burke VFW Post 9950 for the color guard tonight. Members that had the color guard were Don Sosby, Dennis Pence, Chad Bald, and Kyle Wilhelmsen. So great, thank you for adding to the atmosphere tonight on a senior night for these girls. Sounds like Tanya Witt's got the music going, got the crowd into it. I just got back there running out of stuff in the concession stand, so it's all good. We're happy to be here bringing this for you. Again, on behalf of Tamara Bowl, this is Carter Bowl, thanking Live Ticket TV for this opportunity, as well as our wonderful sponsors that allow us to keep bringing you these games free of charge. When you see the sponsors, make sure you let them know how much you appreciate this. All right, Braxton Neved back to start the serving here for Wagner. And pass tight to the net. Going to go over here on the push. Nice play there from Burke. Here comes Wagner in rhythm. Push over on that. Tight to the net set. Here comes Davis. Davis goes off hands and down for a kill. And that'll put Brianna back doing the serving here for Burke. Lady Cougars up 1-0 here. And there's that low ceiling here at Burke's Auditorium that comes to play there. We knew there's a home court advantage here. And an ace serve there for Brianna. She leads the team with 71 ace serves on the season, and that, unfortunately, she also leads the team in service errors. And that sides it out. And that will put Hannah Holzbauer back doing the serving here for Wagner. Holzbauer goes right to Davis. Back set coming from Matuka. Here comes tight set to the net there, and Raven Madricky couldn't do anything with it. Madricky, a 6'2" middle attacker. That sides back out to the Lady Cougars leading 3-1. And Brecken Pistolka back to the service line. Daytona Paris on the front line with Emmy Hausman and Emmy Spencer. Nice receive back there by the libero. Madricky with a good hard attack, dug up by Pistolka. There's a deep ball coming from Emmy Hausman that goes outside. Side out to the Lady Raiders. Brianna Fuchs back, ready to serve. Tap over there by Emmy Hausman. Nice adjustment there. Gives Emmy her first kill on the night. Tough serve from Matuka, and that's going to be hit pass outside of the antenna for another point here for the Cougars. So not technically an ace, but a really good service. Got what you wanted out of it. Here's another one going deeper, and that is a little bit long. So I like mixing it up from a short serve to a long one. Just got a little bit excited on that one. Sides out to the Lady Raiders. And now Briley Link serving for the Raiders. Passed up by Matuka. Nice pass up there. Set goes over. They're going to count that first touch as a block, evidently, from Wagner. Now up into the ceiling panels. And Burke's going to free ball it over from Matuka. And a good swing there. That's going to go long. So Matea Briere on that swing. And now we have Hayden Knutson coming in to play the back row. She had the libero on in the junior varsity game. Good swing by Madricky there. Here comes Davis into the block. Tapped. Went backwards. Nice attempt by Matuka trying to get to that one. Just couldn't get her hand underneath it. On that line drive shot on the block cover there. Sides back out, and now Madricky will go back and serve. Matuka receives that serve nicely. Really tough serve there off hands Davis. Set up. Here comes Wagner the other way. Good swing. Block back. Handled by the Lady Raiders. Now off hands, and that's down for a kill. So off the two-hand touch there. So that was going to count whether it was out or not. And 1 point ball game here. Lady Cougars got an early advantage here. We're holding on to it. Madricki's trying to do something about that. Goes after Hausman this time. Spencer, nice bump set for Davis. Goes off the block, pushed over, and that kind of catches the Lady Wagner sleeping there. Nice attempt there by the libero, Libby Kotab. Unable to quite get underneath that, but a heck of an effort there, coming way back from the left corner there to get to that one on the far right front. Emmy Spencer now back to serve with a 2-point advantage. Tough serve, handled off the pass there. Over on two. Goes over on two now, did Spencer. And free ball and back over. See if the Cougars can use it here. This time Spencer serves it, or sets it up to Hagberg. Sent back over. Spencer once again off the nice coverage back there by the Lady Raiders. And here we're going to back row attack from Madicki, and that hits the Cougar eye back there. So I like it. You got a 6'2" girl that can get up in the back row. Let her have some back row attacks there. She can still get down on the ball really well from back there. Didn't work out for him that time, but I like what their thought process is there. Oh, nice attack there. Dug up really well by Hausman, and now free ball over from Davis. See if Wagner can take advantage of it. They go right to the middle. Played up there by Spencer. Back row attack from the Lady Cougars. Emmy Hausman. And here's a 10-row roll shot from the Wagner. Davis with another tough shot. Dug up by Madricki off the ceiling there. See if Wagner can get under it. They do. They scramble. Matuka goes back corner, tries to catch him sleeping. Madricki's all over it. There's an attack. Matuka dug it well. What a great rally we got going here. And that's off hands and out from Brianna Davis. So great rally there, and Cougars finally find a way to finish that one and put it away. Gives them their biggest lead of this opening set at 9-5. Serve coming from Spencer there. Great attack coming that time from Holzbauer, and it falls on the Burke side of the net. So Holzbauer's had some fantastic swings in her trip up here on the front row. Hausman's dug her once and Matuka a couple times, but she finally gets a point on a kill there. Here's Davis goes tapping over to the far corner. Played around. 10-foot roll shot coming back with Cougars. They handle it well. Here comes Davis from the left side. Tries to get on top of it, goes a little bit long. We're going to get a touch call coming from Randy Martin. And so the Cougars will keep the point there and side out. Daytona Paris now back into the front row for Hagberg, who goes back to serve. And that puts Matuka out as the libero there. And the service error from Hagberg. Sides back out to Braxton Nedved. So the original server coming back in here. Tough serve handled that time by Hausman, and a great cross-court kill. No touch, out of bounds. So good idea coming from the right side all the way across court. Just past the 10-foot line, but it carried out. Point for the Lady Raiders. Nedved to serve again. Goes deeper. Matuka lets that one go. That's the right call. Sides back out to the Lady Cougars, leading by 3. Brianna Davis back serving. And she goes with service error as well. Riley Bastolka in on the front row here for Lady Cougars. Off of a net serve, handled by Hausman. She comes in for the kill, off the hands and out of bounds. So went right into that double block there of Link and Madricki. Able to get it off Link's hands and out of bounds. Brecken Bastolka will come in for Sister Briley. And do the serving. 3-point advantage. Good. I wasn't going to jinx it and say anything there, but nice to get one in. Off hands. Played up by Matuka, set by Matuka off of Pistolka. Madricky with the 10-foot line, roll shot. Nice dig there. Now bump set from Matuka, got up into the speaker. And here comes Madricky with a downward attack, dug nicely by Davis. Here comes a nice kill shot, and that makes it down for Emmy Hausman. So way to reward your teammate for a heck of a dig up there and put that one away, Emmy Hausman. Madricky really got on top of that one, put that one down about at the 12-foot line, dug up there by Davis. In another tough serve by Pistolka, handled great by the libero there, and just a miss hit there. Fuchs trying to tap that one into a spot on the court that often is vacated by the defense of the Cougars. Didn't get over the net, though. All right, we got a timeout coming from Wagner. We'll be back after this message.
In Gregory is your locally owned and operated gas and convenience store. Open 7 days a week from 5 to 11:30, Sunday through Thursday, until midnight on Friday and Saturday for all your pregame and postgame conveniences. Mr. G's also has noon specials Monday through Friday. They also have a large assortment of pizza and fried food available all day. If you haven't had a chance to check out the newly remodeled Mr. G's, then stop in today.
Lucky for us, life.
All right, back here for opening set of this varsity match. The C team was won in 2 sets by Wagner, a really close third set. JV was won by 2 sets by Burke, second one being a really close set. Madricky off hands, down for the kill out of that timeout. So, good swing from her. Giving her first kill on the night. Holzbauer with 2 is in the back row currently. Nice serve there from Fuchs. Pushed over by Paris. Dug up. Here comes Lady Raiders. Off hands touch. Played up by Matuka. Emmy Hausman off hands. And scramble. Tight to the net. Good job. Thought they had a chance of scoring there, but will. Good net presence by Emmy Hausman, the senior there. Long-time starter. Been a 4-year starter, 5-year major component of this team for the Lady Cougars. Really good presence there to just let them know it wasn't going to be easy. And there she is again, or that was actually Hagberg. Here comes Emmy, going to push over deep, and it goes out of bounds. So unfortunate little error there from the Cougars trying to pin them deep and missed the back corner. Sides it out here to the Lady Raiders, trailing by 4. And that serve's going to go long. So Link with the service error will put Hausman to the back row and serving. And percentage-wise, Hausman is our top server as well, even though she's only the 4th one to go back there. But she's so valuable on the front row, you want to have her up there to start the match. So nice up there. Got Madricky on the slide, and she's able to put that one away. Nice, about 6 feet off the net. She could go around the block with that and decided to go right through it. Block didn't tighten up. Madricky took advantage. She'll go back to serve. Passed up nicely by Matuka. Here comes the set from Spencer into the net. And nothing Hagberg could do with that one. And as I said in JV, need to get better sets off of good passes like that. That was a very handleable serve. You're not always going to get that from Raven. And this one goes a little bit deeper. So Raven usually a really good server here for Wagner. That one just floated on or out. We got Briley Pistolka coming into the front row here for Lady Cougars, along with Davis and Hagberg. That puts Spencer back doing the serving with a 4-point advantage for the Lady Cougars, who have been the first to 5, 10, and to 15 so far. See if they can keep on top of this. Nice push there by the middle there in Matea. And we're going to have a point go for the Cougars, a net in the net goes there against Wagner. So Spencer to serve again. Madricky plays that one up nicely. Good pass, and it pays off. Great pass, and Holzbauer able to tee off on that one. So that gives her third kill of the night. Matching Emmy Hausman on the Burke side for top attack kills on the night. Deep to Hausman again. This time they're going to go up middle, and that's Davis out of the middle is going to swing and put that one down. Gives her third kill as well on that, to go along with a service ace. Hagberg seeing if she can get Burke to be the first to 20. And we got a timeout coming from Coach Knebel. And Knebel will be back after this message from our sponsor.
Full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
In these times, wherever
Okay, out of that Coach Knebel timeout. Caitlin Hagberg serving again. Trying to get Burke to that 20 barrier. 5-point advantage here, 19-14. Kotov, Knutson, and Madricky back to receive. Madricky receives that one. Nice tip over the double block. Good cover there by Davis, and now a nice pushover by Briley Pistolke results in a kill. So good seeing of the court there, and that does get Burke to that 20-point threshold. Hagberg into the net this time. Sides back out to Wagner, and that brings Nedved back to serve. So right back to how we started this match out, this set. Davis taps that one and going to be free balled over, pushed over nicely there, handled by Madricky. Outside Holzbauer, off a double block hands, back for Wagner. They come over on two, into the net, can be dug out. It is, and to cross court, and unfortunately outside there for Pistolka. Nice job being aggressive with that, not just tapping it over. This time it didn't work out to favor the Cougars. Nedved serves again. Davis played in. Back to her. She's going to push back corner. Nobody there. Down for the kill. Nice job calling the ball in and catching it back there by the lines judge. Impressive multitasking skills there. Davis serving. Right to the libero, handled pass beautifully. Here comes Wagner, handled by Hausman. Paris in the middle, big swing. And we got a net violation, goes against Wagner on that block attempt. Good hard swing by Daytona, drawing that out. Good to see Daytona out there. She rolled her ankle pretty bad Saturday. I wasn't sure whether she was going to be in here or not. And there's an ace from Davis right on the back line. Her second ace of the night. And Burke trying to get this one put away. Short set, and that's going to be an ace number two back to back. Just tapped, coming over the net, and sent it to the back wall off of that touch. Tough break for Wagner. Good break for the Cougars off the top of the net there. Davis with a hard one this time. Played up really nicely there. Holzbauer splits the defenders in the back row and the block in the front row for that kill. fighting off set point the first time here. Now she'll go back to serve and try to fight it off from the service line. Set point number 2 here in the opening set for the Lady Cougars. Davis with a soft touch outside to Hausman. That was a pretty play. When Davis has a pass like that, she has some of the softest hands on the team, and that showed right there. That'll put it away, 25-17. We'll be back. See if the Lady Cougars can keep this momentum going in the second set. Enjoy these messages from our sponsors.
$3 counts. Let Southern Dakota Insurance do the work for you when it comes to your insurance needs. As your trusted choice independent agents, they have a number of companies to provide multiple quotes. Let their agents, Brady and Jody, make you their priority. They will work hard to find you the most affordable insurance to custom fit your needs. Stop in at 933 Main Street in Burke or call 605-775-2097 for a hassle-free quote. Southern Dakota Insurance would like to wish all area schools good luck in their season.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Shop local with Burke.
All right, brought you back in for a little bit of the end of that. Got some YMCA action going. You could probably see that on the video screen. A lot of the fans in the stands into that one. So Burke with a 1-0 lead. Seeing if they can put two sets together here. That's been a bit of a struggle for them against quality competition the last couple weeks. So glad to see that first one get going. We'll see if the Lady Raiders have a response here. So Hannah Holzbauer with 4 kills for Lady Raiders, and Madricky with a couple. And then for the Cougars, Emmy Hausman with 4 kills. Brianna Davis with 3 kills and 3 aces. And then an additional kill coming from Riley Pistoka for the Lady Cougars. Nice tough serve from Davis. Off hands, handled by Matuka. Here comes Burke having to punch it over, and it goes out on that. So trying to hit it cross court and make it difficult on the Red Raiders. Just a little bit too much punch on that. So the set coming was not quite in the rhythm where Hausman was looking for it. And that sides us out to Nedved serving. Braxton will lead the serving for the Lady Raiders again. Played up by Davis. Bump set and roll shot coming from Hausman. Tough roll shot. Played nicely there by Nedved. Davis with a big swing from the middle. Played up nicely there in the back row. That was from Nedved. Looked like a 4 contact. That's what the Burke fans wanted. They say the contact was from the block. Good push over from Davis. Here comes Wagner using it. Left-handed adjustment there from Holzbauer. And here comes a swing from, off the block. And nice job letting Davis go after that one instead of having having Emmy Hausman go backward towards it, so that was the right play. Just couldn't quite get to it there. Great offhand block point there for the Raiders. They lead 2-0. Better pass this time. See if the Cougars can use it. They do. And Hausman gets another hit, and this one goes out of bounds. So good swings by Hausman, just off the mark with that second one on the overdig. 3-0 the early lead here with Braxton Nedved serving yet again. And that side's out to Burke on the service error. Brecken Pistolka going to come in for Sister Briley. And will serve. Looks like they still have dilly bars and root beer in the concession stand, according to what's walking across the court right now. Nice dig there from Hausman. She's going to go push it off the block. Tapped up, bump set. Holzbauer goes aggressive with it from about 8 feet off the net and finds the top of the net, but really good approach there. The block was there from Burke. I don't know if it looked like it was going to go around the block to me. Great up there. Off hands. Set going back to Spencer. She rolls in front. Dug up there. Madurki pushes it over. See if the Cougars can take advantage. They go this time to Hausman, and she is able to go cross court. Nice little decoy out there by Daytona Paris going up and drew one of the blockers away. Gave Hausman a pretty free swing. We're tied at 3. Stoke, another nice serve. Handled better this time by Madurki. Now roll shot it over. Here comes Burke. Going to go backside to Spencer. Off hands. Madurki up again. Good pass. But going over on 2. Matuka able to get into that. And here comes a dink from Hausman. Madurki with a nice back row attack there. Put that right over the head of Hausman and down for the kill. Gives Madurki her 3rd kill of the night. Holzbauer back to serve. Nice tough serve handled by Davis beautifully. See if the ladies can use it. There it's tight to the net. Spencer, there was touched by the block. And now they're going to give that as a 4 contact. But don't be lost on that was the roll shot that Spencer hit to the back line that would have been a Burke point had they not called that. It was a really late 4 call, and fans here are not real happy because they felt they missed one earlier against the Raiders and kind of letting the officials hear the grumbling. There's another nice shot by Hausman. She finds the back corner this time, down for the kill. Her 6th kill of the night. Matuka serving for the Lady Cougars. Short serve, tough one, and that's an ace in front of Holzbauer. That looked like she hit it harder than that, but man, did the bottom drop out on it. Holzbauer steps up a couple steps. See if she goes deep corner on her. She does, but against Madurki, handles it nicely. Here's Holzbauer from the back row roll. Played up by Pistolka. Going to go outside to Spencer. Right side attack from Spencer. No touch. Out. So 6-5 advantage here for the Raiders as they serve. And go back to Hausman, goes off the touch, popped up, and now it's allowed to go down. A little miscommunication on the 3rd touch there by the Lady Raiders. Ties us up at 6. Tough serve coming. Nice aggressive attack, but goes out of bounds on that aggressive attack. It wasn't a block up at all, so she had a free swing. Just carried it a bit out. We've had a couple of those. Our ball girl didn't think it was in for the Cougars. She decided to throw it back over to the Lady Raiders. Good tough serve. Once again, handled beautifully by the libero back there. Now it's up. See what can come out of this. Back row push comes from a one-handed set there and put down on the quick set. I believe that was Madurki got that one down. for her 4th kill. Looked a bit like a lift to me, but they give her the one-handed set there. Passed up. Davis into the double block. Oh, covered nicely by Spencer, we thought, but it just spun off of her hand weird, and Hausman couldn't get underneath it for a second contact. Advantage back to the Lady Raiders. Briley Link serving. Passed up nicely by Matuka. See if the girls can use it. Davis slaps it into the block and down. And we got subs coming in. We have Briley Bistolka coming to the front row for the Lady Cougars. And Hayden Knutsson coming into the back row for Briley Link. After she's done serving, we are tied at 8. Emmy Spencer doing the serving, goes right to Knutsson. Mattea with a nice swing there off the hands. Going to go right side. Briley off hands this time, dug up by Knutsson. There's a good swing. Hey, again, here comes Davis into that double block. Nice cover by herself. Push back. Off hands from Madricky there. Davis again through that block. Dug up by the libero. Nice left side attack coming there up into the ceiling tiles. Bump set, back row attack, roll shot down. And Hausman guides that one right in underneath the diving defender. First advantage for Lady Cougars in this set. Spencer with another tough serve, and that's an ace right on the line. So making them play it, making them think. It worked out for the advantage here for the Cougars. Spencer to serve again. 2-point advantage. This one she catches the net and gets the advantage of the rollover. Drops right 6 inches on the other side of the net. Ace number 2 for Spencer. And that is the 6th ace for Burke tonight. So serve game needed to be on. It is. There's a great attack right at Hausman. She couldn't dig that one up. Sides it out. Back to Wagner, and that was a Holzbauer attack there. She really got up and down on that one. Madricky with the serve, and that's going to find the net. Brings Daytona Paris into the front row. Matuka will rotate out for a half a rotation here. Hagberg back to serve. We need the Caitlin we saw in September to serve again. That looked a lot better. Now she's back there playing defense. Plays that one in. Here comes Davis on the attack. Good attack into that. Now Burke resets, goes over on 2. Comes back on the block. Now Davis going to be able to attack into the hands and down. And we got a timeout going to come from Coach Knievel. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
And Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
The Insurance Center in Winter.
All right. Hagberg out of the timeout, gets a nice serve in, handled by the back row there. Holzbauer with a good attack and a free ball over from Hausman. Here comes Wagner on the aggression again, going back to Holzbauer. And she does a nice job adjusting to that set. So Wagner actually is the 12 seed for Class A, looking to move up if they could get a win tonight. They're sitting at 22-6 on the season. Burke is the 7 seed, sitting at 26-5. And I know Burke has a match against Parkston tomorrow at Parkston, who got the better of them in a 2 out of 3 set at the SESC tournament Saturday. So now Wagner within a couple here with Kotab doing the serving. Outside to Davis, tight to the net. She's able to adjust to that. Here comes Wagner. Holzbauer, double block there by Paris and Briley Pistolka. Paris had the majority of that contact, but great double block presence there. Puts that one back on Holzbauer. That's a big swing there that the Cougars needed. That was a great attack attempt. She was off the net as you want. Now we're going to push it over. Great serve. Here's what we want, ladies. Can we use it? Over on from 2 by Spencer. Nice off hands block there from Paris. Out to Hausman. Off. Nice cover there from Davis off the block back. Hausman's going to roll shot this to the libero. Here comes Wagner in rhythm. Going to go right side. Davis keeps it up. Here comes Emmy again off hands, and it's miscommunication in the donut. So the campfire chat put everybody to sleep there. And Hausman able to get her 8th kill of the night there. And that'll bring Davis back serving once again. Brianna with 3 aces on the night to go with her 5 kills. Nice serve received there, and that's down for a back line attack there. And I don't know if Matuka could have gotten to that, but she seemed like she was beating herself up a little for not playing that one in. Good job putting it towards the back line. Back to where we started. Nedved serving. Davis plays it up, bump set. Nice hit there, pressure on, over on 2, played up, overpass. They're going to play it traditional and have to push it over. It's a little tight for the back row to be able to hit that one. Here comes Hausman off the touch. Nice bump set from the back row there from the libero. And here we go, Hausman pushing it over. Block is ready there. That was Briley Link ready on that block. Put that one right back. Not much that Hausman could do with that. It was right tight to the net. 2-point deficit here for Lady Raiders. As Nedved serves again. Hausman with a good shot over the block, handled by Nedved. Through the block and down. So after the block, Briley Link comes back with her own attack there. And we got a timeout coming from Coach Indall, and we'll go ahead and take that timeout with her.
Is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
We connect people.
Little jump around going on in the Burke High Gymnasium. Lady Raiders have definitely been jumping around. From down 4, they're now only trailing by 1 here on Nedved serving. This one goes long. The smile on Brandon Davis tells you she wasn't as confident as the rest of us were that was going to go out when it went over her head. But nice job letting that one go. Sides it back out to the Cougars after the timeout. Brecken Pistolka back serving, and that puts Emmy Spencer on the front row. as Briley Pistolka rotates out. Nice pass. Right side attack coming from Holzbauer, and she gets that one down. So got around the block. It didn't quite get out towards the pin there and went right around the block down on the sideline. So good job going down sideline there by Holzbauer. She'll go back to serve now, trailing by 1 for the Lady Raiders. Paris tried to push, double block there. Madricki puts that one right back. So I'd like to see her push it down the net a little bit more towards the up official. That one might have had a better chance of just gleaning off of a hand and going, but right into that block, it's coming back at you. Spencer with a nice one into the hands there. It comes over the net. Whew, she got to it. Nice cover. Hausman throws it over and just wants to recollect themselves, and they do. Here comes the middle attack from Paris. Covered nicely there by Spencer. Free balled over. Here comes Wagner on the attack. Going to go Madricki in the middle off the hands. It's a little tight to the net here for her. Hausman now rolls it. Good line shot by Hausman. Going to roll it over from the libero of Wagner. Hausman again from 10 foot going deep, and that is a little too deep. Past the line judge and out. That gives the first advantage to Wagner in this second set since they were ahead 8-7. Now lead 17-16. Holzbauer to Davis. Going to go quick to Hausman. Dug up nicely there by Kotab. Going to go out to the left side to Hausman and able to get a dig on that was Kotab, but couldn't get the second touch in to where anybody could get under it for the third. Nice kill to tie it up at 17. Emmy Hausman, 9 kills on the night. Good pass up there from the right side, and that gets to the Burke side off the block and into the net and down. Good attack there from Wagner. That once again by Link. She's heated up the last couple times. She's been in the front row with some blocks and attacks. Fuchs with the serve. Pistolka going to go middle, and this time Burke gets it down off the block and into the net. Dug out nicely there that time by Mattia Briere, but unfortunately dug it out into a side of the court where she didn't have any defenders there to help get it over the net. Hausman back serving. She goes right to the middle. Overpass from the middle, and that's put away there by Hagberg. So Hagberg's been wanting to just kind of tap those and dink those. That was an aggressive. I'm putting that one away. So good to see from Caitlin. That was a little bit more like we saw in September. We're loving to see that. Advantage back to the Lady Cougars now off that 18-18 tie. Tough serve, handled nicely by the libero. This time it gets over the net. I'm not sure that even hit a blocker, but it rolled the net and found its way down on the Burke side. We're tied at 19. What a set we've got going here, folks. Don't leave, go to the bathroom just yet. You can hold it. All right, back to serve here is Link. And she's going to serve it out. So Lady Cougars just barely get to be the first to 20 this time. And Briley Pistolka back to the front row. Little conversation session going on with the front row, and Matuka might be setting up a little play here. Spencer on the serve. And she gets it to roll over, kept alive, and going to free ball over by Wagner. See if Burke had something set up. We got Davis, and that one blocks out. And that was kind of a free swing. The block never got there, so that was a miss hit. Needed to have that one go the way of the Lady Cougars. Instead, we're tied at 20. Madricki back serving. Holzbauer back to the left front side, and that's a attack by Hagberg. There it is. Heat her up into Holzbauer. Madricki just telling her, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Just get that block up there a little quicker. You'll be all right. Good communication there between them. Hagberg with the serve to Madricki. Holzbauer into the block, dug out by Pistolka. Here's Paris with the cross court. Dug there by Briere. And now Davis is going to push it over to the left front corner. Handled there by Wagner. Back row attack from Madricki. Handled by Hausman. Good over on 2 there, but handled by the libero. Now going deep. played in. Nice job playing that one in, and she's going to get the back row kill off playing that one in, is Emmy Hausman. So, and we got a timeout coming from Coach Knievel off that. 22-20. Lady Cougars with the advantage, trying to go up 2-0 here.
Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
All right, Burke with one timeout left. Wagner none in this second set. Hagberg coming out of the timeout, taps one off the top of the net, and she gets an ace serve. So, like I said, we saw some great play out of Hagberg in September. She's been self-doubting too much lately, and we're ready to see some of this come. Great to see her find a rhythm here. May not be so great for you Lady Raider fans, but you don't want to catch us on a down night. You want to get us on our best night. I know how this game goes. That's what we always want as well. See if Caitlin can keep this thing going. Goes deep, and she does. Coach Knievel giving support to her back row, saying, hey, you can do this. So the first set point here of the second set for Burke, and another great serve coming from Hagberg. Handled really nicely that time by the back row of Wagner. Here comes Davis on a good, tough roll shot, beautifully passed up. Holzbauer is going to push that one deep, and that is out. And Lady Cougars take this one 25-20 after the opening set, 25-17. Lady Cougars up 2-0 against Wagner. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller & Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Rocky Newenhouse in Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, and Huron at 605-946-5606.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Looking to elevate your team spirit or promote your business? Welcome to Apparel Works in Wagner. We specialize in high-quality screen printing, embroidery, banners, and promotional items tailored just for you. Whether you're a booster club, sports team, business, or organization, our custom apparel is perfect for those looking to make an impact. Experience our commitment to great customer service and high-quality products that leave a lasting impression. Apparel Works, bringing your ideas to life.
In a world that's always moving.
All right, out of that second set, taken by the Lady Cougars there. Raven Madricky with 5 kills. Holzbauer with 6 for the Lady Raiders. But we have Emmy Hausman with 11 kills. Brianna Davis added 5, and then nice 3 kills coming from Caitlin Hagberg and another one from Briley Pistolka. Lady Cougars out killing the Lady Raiders currently. Got it at 19-11. And Lady Cougars also have 7 aces on the board to none for the Lady Raiders. That might explain the difference in the 2 games. I have not been tracking of hitting errors and service errors tonight. Each team has had their own share, so I think those are pretty even. All right, we start this one as we did the first set. Braxton Nedved will be serving. Davis passes it up nicely, going back to Davis, attack from the right side, and she gets it past the blocker and down. Looked like a nice outside block presence was there by Holzbauer, but it didn't get closed up there by Fuchs from the middle and left a lane there, and Brianna Davis went right through it. And Davis finds a service error there, so that's her 3rd service error to go on with her 3 aces. We'd like to see that be a little bit more balanced on the ace side. And we're tied at 1. Holzbauer with a tough serve, handled by Davis, but she got across the net, and that'll go against her. So tight there, and she couldn't quite get under it for the set. Tough serve there from Holzbauer. So here she comes again. To Matuka this time. Davis going to come outside, tight to the net. Nice adjustment by Hausman, but she gets that one outside. 3-1 early lead here for the Lady Raiders. Matches what they had as an early lead in the last set. That short set came up short enough. Didn't even get over with a little help from a teammate there. That service error will side it out to the Lady Cougars and bring in Brecken Pistolka. Sophomore back to serve here for the Lady Cougars. Try to get a little momentum going here. And that service error takes us to side back out to the Lady Raiders. Fuchs coming back to serve. And that brings in Matea Briere on the front row. Hausman with a tough swing, dug up. Going to be played. Free balled over by Briere. Going to go back to Hausman on the left side into the double block. She's going to play it up for another attempt. There's Spencer going to go around over the block and in front of the diving defender. Good job reading the court there by Spencer, not trying to hit into that double block, just dinked it over. Matuka back to serve. Nice pass. See if Wagner can do what they want. And that goes across court. They're looking for a touch. No touch signal by any of the officials. We are tied at 4. Looked to me like it went over the block. And that is down in the corner. It's a great serve. Matuka went to the right side to serve. She usually serves more from her back left side. And, man, she roped that one right down. Nikki's second ace of the night, the 10th ace for the Lady Cougars. Oh, that was a great quick set. But we're going to get the net on the follow-through there by Madricky. So good quick set high. She just caught the net with her follow-through on that attack. Got it over top of the Burke block. Another tough one. I thought they were going to let that one go. Boy, the bottom dropped out of that one from Matuka. Off hands. Matuka with the dig. Coming out to Hausman. She's going to swing into the double hands. Touch. Looked like a lift, and that should be 4. Now we got all kinds of violations going here. You call it what you want. We'll take the 4 contact. We had no issues with that. Point Lady Cougars. Matuka to serve again. Back right side. Tried to short serve this one. Found the net. So Briley Link back after a 4-point run there from the Lady Cougars. Dug out of the net, nicely played by Spencer. Tapped over, here comes Burke. Back out to Spencer from the right side this time, and that's going to go over the block and long. I think I had an even better look at that one. It was way over the block, so no touch on that. Outside to Hausman, good swing from Hausman. Just by that outside. Again, the block's getting to the outside pin, taking that line shot away from our right-hand hitters, but they're not getting that closed in from the second blocker to come in. It's exactly what Coach Kniebel's saying right there is, hey, we can't have that big gap. We got to close that up. Tough serve. Played up. We're going to get a back row attack into the net there from Holzbauer. So started that one off. Could never get anything going there for Wagner off of a really tough serve from Hausman. Here she comes again. And played into the net. Tapped over. Played together by Wagner. Off. And we're going to get a double contact from Burke there. She got it on the block and then hit it in the net and retrieved it out of the net herself. So Madricky with a nice serve, handled by Burke. Here comes Davis. Splits the block. It splits the back row defenders. So they expect that block to stop that. And when it doesn't, it's tough for those back row defenders to get to that. Great effort by Kotab back there to try to get there. Libby was really diving on it. Riley Bastoka back in. A couple really nice swings. Again, we're seeing these seniors step up tonight that have not been playing at their peak, and they're doing great tonight. So we're love to see it here, Lady Cougars. Oh, that's off hands and down. You bet. Great swing from Bastoka. Right on point there. Exactly what we've been looking for. And that's a timeout coming from Coach Kniebel, and we'll go ahead and take that timeout with her. Be back after these messages from our sponsor.
Your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
This is what matters.
All right, little run here. These Burke seniors got 9 of them, and we've got 7 of them playing a big role out here tonight so far for the Lady Cougars. Riley Bastoka and Caitlin Hagberg feeling it. Emmy Spencer puts it in play. Oh, good job right over there, and got a dig there from Spencer, but she wasn't able to put it up to where anybody else could get under it. So great swing there from Matea Briere. That'll put Libby Kotab back doing the serving. Libby puts it in play. Played up nicely by Davis, and here comes Hagberg. Up over top of the block, down past the back row defenders. So she's playing like a woman possessed tonight. We love it. Her 4th kill of the night. Another tough serve and another ace serve. That gives her 3rd ace on the night. I believe that's ace number 9 for the Lady Cougars. Going deeper this time, played up. And a little miscommunication on who that set was going to. Split the attackers and had to try to salvage it there and couldn't get it over the net. Another service point here for Hagberg. R2 says, here we go, let's do it. Caitlin going to go a little bit deep on this one. Took some speed off of that. Beautiful attack there from Holzbauer right into the double block of Paris and Pistolka. Got it to the Burke side, off their hands down. Side out to the Lady Raiders. If you're just joining us, where you been? But Burke is up 2-0. We got a good one here. It has been kind of easy for Burke towards the end. Yep, we got. She tried to one-hand set that tight, and she stood there. Her back scraped up against the net there. So, little net violation there for the Lady Cougars. Point there for the Raiders. Now we're coming quick. Outside, right side, Davis. Off the touch of the libero and down for the kill. Davis's 8th kill of the night. Right behind teammate Hausman, who's got the game-high, match-leading 12 kills. Deep serve there from Davis. And get a free ball push over. Handled by Hausman. Briley Pistolka into the block. Dug up. Here comes Burke again. This time going to push it over to Hausman. Just had to punch that over. Now off the double block. Touched. Saved up. Pushed over. Here comes Burke again. Who's going over on 2 with Spencer, and that's down for a kill. Right in the campfire. Something she saw opening, decided to drop one right in that campfire. We've got another senior coming on now. Riley Pistolka going to have a seat. Paige Beckers comes in. Going to take her spot on the front row here. Davis serving. Good attack, handled there by Matuka. Nice job putting the brakes on by Spencer, and unable to get that one over was Hausman, but we'll forgive her on that. That was a tough one to deal with. Holzbauer serving again. She's had a nice service run back there, and this one is off a serve receiving error of the Cougars. Gives her an ace. So the first ace on the board for the Lady Raiders tonight. With a 4-point deficit, Holzbauer serves again, goes right to Matuka this time. Davis going to come out to Hausman, push it over, and there was a great attack off of the over dig there, and end up with a lift call going against the Lady Cougars, but it wasn't going to make its way over the net either way. Nice job being advantageous there from Madricky. Got the, I think it was her teammate got the initial block against Hausman, but she was there for the over dig, and there another overpass, and there's Madricky again. So Madricky 2 kills in a row off of Burke sets. So we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. Is Coach Indahl? We'll take that timeout with her.
This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth.
All right, off that Coach Indahl timeout. They took that one off the board for Wagner. I think that was an Indahl timeout. I think we're even at 1 apiece. Nice push over there. Dug nicely by Wagner. Here comes Burke again. This time Hausman off the block of Madricky and down for the kill. So got him off balance enough. They had to free ball one over. Hausman takes advantage of it the next time. So out of that timeout, Burke gets the side out. And we have Brecken Pistolka coming in for Paige Beckers doing the serving. Sophomore serves tough to the libero. Nice pass up. They're going to go outside to Madricky. She hits over the block and out. So off the hitting error, Burke back to an 18-14 advantage. Burke leading 2-0. Trying to put this one away in 3 against this really tough Wagner team. Love these two programs. They develop athletes. You can see it in their JV game. Going to be fun games for the near future coming. I started watching volleyball up here about 2010, and I've really enjoyed watching these two coaches develop their athletes year in and year out. Here's a swing from Hausman, dug up nicely there, and unfortunately into the net. Couldn't be dug out of the net. That's a point off the kill for Hausman, her 13th of the night. Might be her 14th. Anybody got that up quick? I don't know. 13's what we got on the board. Pastolka back to Madricky. Off the hands, Madricky with the cover. And we got a net violation going to go against Burke there. Haven't seen too much of that. We had Spencer in there once earlier, and we had Foot go across on a tight to the net set, but that's only the third net violation against these Cougars in 3 sets. So that's been cleaned up from recent performance. Hausman going to pop over, and she gets that one down. So her 14th kill comes on reading the court really well. Nice double block there. Saw left front side was empty, and she put it right on it. Matuka, after Burke gets to 20. Ooh, tough serve by Matuka, handled by the front row there. Nice job, because I don't think they were going to get to that from the back row. Played in. Here comes Burke with all the momentum. Off hands, played up into the net. Nobody there. Point for Spencer off that. So good job hitting into the hands there. And we got another timeout coming from Coach Kniebel. We'll take the timeout with her.
Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
All right, back here. Lady Cougars trying to stay on top of this one and put it away. Coach Kniebel trying to keep that from happening. Lady Cougars up 21-15. And out of the timeout, get a service error. So that is one desirable result from Coach Kniebel out of that timeout. Now let's see if she can get her offense into a little rhythm here off of their service. Link serves. Matuka handles it nicely. Going to come out here. Hagberg into the block, into the net, and kill for Caitlin. Her 5th kill of the night. Nice swing into the double block there. And that puts Emmy Hausman back serving. And Hausman has had them, hasn't gotten but an ace on the night. But man, has she had their offense out of rhythm with her serving. Slide coming from Madricky, and that goes on the back line. So catches the back half of the ball there. And Madricky gets her 8th kill and back to the back line to serve. Had a really good service run in the first set. First time she was there, and hasn't really found that rhythm again. Let's see what she can do back here, trying to keep alive here for the Lady Raiders. Matuka handles that tough serve. Here comes Hagberg, plays it up, and rolls that one over to Hausman. Outside. Oh, no, we go middle on the attack, and that off of Pastolka. Looked like the libero was there and hit Aaron off of Brecken's hand, but that's all right. They're talking to each other. They'll get it straightened out. 22-18. Sides out, or not side out. This time Madricky gets to serve again. And that one, thought it was going long, and it dropped right in. So I think about the time she made the call that it was long, she saw that the It wasn't hit as hard as she thought. It dropped right out front of that back line. So an ace serve from Madricky. Tuca, play it up. Spencer underneath it. Going to go outside to Davis. Good swing from Davis. Dug up by Madricky. Here comes Holzbauer off the double block down the line of the net. Setting up Holzbauer again from 8 foot away. She goes right down the line over top of that Spencer block and down. I bet Coach Indahl might have a timeout. Looks like she's not going to call the timeout on this one. Going to let them play this one out. Madricky to serve again. Holzbauer, great swing there. Right over top of the Spencer block. Over from Spencer on 2, and there she is, finding that campfire once again. One step closer to Burke is here trying to shut this one out. Briley Pastolka comes in. Emmy Spencer back doing the serving. So nice job campfiring that one into the middle of the donut. Madricky passes up. Nice block back from Burke there, covered by the libero. Now we're up, bump set. Davis going to roll shot it. Flat-footed, handled kind of, and that'll do it. Nice 24th point there off the flat-footed roll shot, 10 foot from Davis. Had enough spin on that thing, it just was tough to handle. And our final senior, Madison Wendell's going to come in for Emmy Hausman. Emmy's going to exit the game with a, I believe, game match leading 15 kills on the night. Spencer puts this one in play. Played up, back row set coming. Davis plays it up. Going to come back to Davis left side, into the block. Played up by Hagberg down the line. Going back out to Holzbauer. Nice block by Hagberg. Back over, here come the Cougars. Hagberg goes over top, dug up there from Nedved. Played that one in. Here comes Davis, going to hit hard off hands and the touch, and that's down. And that does it. 25-17, 25-20, 25-20. A sweep tonight on senior night here for the Lady Cougars. And that one's got to feel good after they've taken their licking a couple times in the last week. And we got tomorrow night Parkston trying to get a little redemption tour from the SESD tournament Saturday. That one's always a juggernaut. If you're not playing your best, you're going to struggle in that tournament. And the Lady Cougars had an afternoon that they want to forget. So on behalf of my wife, Tamara, this is Carter Bull saying thank you to Live Ticket TV. Thank you to all the wonderful fans from both the Lady Raider Nation as well as the Burke Lady Cougars out there. We appreciate you listening in. I'll be back for basketball season, but been fun bringing you this volleyball season this year as always, and look forward to great things to come for these ladies, both teams. And we have a little bit of an announcement coming here. There was a milestone that happened over the weekend at that SESD tournament. And if you can't hear Coach Frank, Kyrie Matuka hit 1,000 career digs over the weekend. So sorry that we lost the screen on that, folks, but she is the last of the Matukas and the third Matuka that wears the libero jersey for these Lady Cougars back there, and she has done a great job holding down that spot. We got some Johnsons wanting to step in coming in the future, but 1,000 career digs for Kyrie Matuka. Congratulations, Kyrie, and sorry about that pause there. My wife was informing me she took the picture away, but if you're still listening in out there, man, what a great accomplishment. We love to see those milestones, love to see that name in the hallway, to be there for all eternity. So we'll be back again to bring you basketball games here shortly, but we're hoping these Lady Cougars can make their postseason run here like they have, get into this SODAC 16, see if we can take care of business against Parkston tomorrow night. We wish the Lady Raiders the best, and we hope to see them out at Rapid City as well. So, Lady Raider Nation, you guys have a safe travel home. Those of you that couldn't be here, always look forward to your venue when we get a chance. The home court definitely helped out our ladies tonight, but we'll see you, ladies, and wish you the best for the rest of the season. On behalf of Tamara, Live Ticket TV, all of our wonderful sponsors, this is Carter Bull signing off for the season.